Hello, good evening, or whatever time of day it happens to be, wherever you are. Um, and it is time for leg number 4 of the of my ongoing adventure down Route 66. As always, I will be starting with the pre-flight checks, so bear with me. And if you are in chat, feel free to ask anything about what I'm doing. Okay. Right. Okay, we're ready for engine start, methinks. Batteries on. Wait. Ay, ay, ay. This could be more intuitive. If I have any complaint about the Garmin G1000, that's not the most intuitive. Okay, let's see here. Batteries on. Nav lights on. Strobe lights on. Power. Full forward, mixture full rich. Fuel pump to boost. Power just above idle. Alright. Nobody standing next to the propeller. Ignition. Okay. Now we lean for max RPM. You can tell we're a bit higher than usual because the engine is not revving as high as it would be at sea level. Okay, so right about there. Okay, alternator on, avionics on. Okay, engine page. Check electrical system. What do we got? Alright, batteries look charged. Essential bus volts okay. Alternators running. Oil PSI is okay. Oil temperature rising. Did the weight and balance already. Okay, yeah, I'm not worried about that. Flaps up. Okay, what's flight plan? 379 nautical miles is more or less right. Okay. Switch this here. Okay, flight plan's in here. Altimeters are set. Transponder. Standby. VFR. Okay. GPS is zoomed very far in. Why is zoomed so far in? Okay, it's more like it. Autopilot.
Engaging autopilot.
Check. Okay, autopilot test complete. Switch navigation. Alright, and I need to be at 5,500 feet. Okay. Alright, PFD, MFD set, I think. Flight control check. Oh, okay. Loaded pretty quickly this time. Alright. Elevators full up. Neutral. Elevators full down. Ailerons full left. Neutral. Ailerons full right. Neutral. Rudder full right. Neutral. Rudder full left. Neutral. Okay. What next? Elevator trim. Set for takeoff. All right. Okay. Nav lights. Strobe lights. Okay, we can start taxiing. Well, actually, before I do that, where is the runway? Okay. So... Alright. Alright. Taxi time. Zooming. You're zooming down this runway, or down this taxiway in a way I am not fully comfortable with. Alright, so flight summary while we're taxiing here. So we are just outside Vega, Texas. Today's flight is going to be about 440 miles. This is, I think, the longest individual leg I set up. So we'll be going through New Mexico, including both Santa Fe and Albuquerque. And we'll be landing at Grants, which is just east of Gallup, New Mexico. So we'll be crossing most of New Mexico today. There's not very much Texas left at this point, but a little bit of that too. One of the first things we'll be crossing is, in fact, the midway of historic Route 66. So... All right. Engine run up. Okay, ignition system test. Or wait, first, okay, alternator test. Pitot heat. Landing lights. Okay. Alright, alternator ignition test. Right side. Left side. What's next? Okay, fuel check. Altimeters set. GPS set. Transponder. Reporting altitude. Autopilot pre-selected. Pitot heat on. Flaps. Takeoff. Mixture lever full rich. Fuel pump to boost. Elevator trim set. Fuel selectors set. Okay. Avionics brightness. All right. Rock and roll. Okay, and rotate. Flaps up.
Engaging autopilot.
All right, we're airborne, and crossing over Vega, Texas. Never turn landing lights on. Well, don't need them now. All right, and we have reached cruising. How about that? flight plan for today. So here we are. That's Santa Fe. That's Albuquerque. Or, no, that's Albuquerque. Some other waypoints. That's El Paso. That might be Denver up there. Time in the air is just about a little bit over 2 hours. So yeah. Alright, so today's first POI is Adrian, Texas. Adrian, Texas is home to the midpoint of historic Route 66. Now, I don't know which routing they're basing it on, but it is claimed that from here in the western part of Adrian, it is 1,139 miles to Los Angeles and 1,139 miles to Chicago. We got this fun little thing across the border, and over here we have the Midpoint Cafe, aptly named. The Midpoint opened in 1928, so that makes it 98 years old. So let's take a look at what we can see from the air. Ah, there's the line. So that would be the Midpoint Cafe there. Okay, 1,139 miles to go, everybody. Not in one sitting, thankfully. Oh, hello, Feathers. Nice to hear from you. Tuesday. So you missed a funny accident where I unintentionally pulled the emergency parachute in the plane, and I basically had to start over. But other than that, it went pretty smooth. No crash landings, other than the parachute incident. I think terrain-wise, Tuesday was probably the... so Tuesday was most of Oklahoma and about half of the Texas portion of the trip, which it's probably the least exciting terrain-wise. There's some interesting stuff. I guess Oklahoma City's got a lot of interesting things to look at. Amarillo's very kitschy. If you just got here, you missed. We crossed the halfway point of the route about 10 miles ago. Yeah, so this flight is going to be covering most of the New Mexico portion of the journey, including both Santa Fe and Albuquerque. And yeah, this is where we are going to be entering the Rockies. I think today is going to be the highest thing I fly over while the Continental Divide is going to be the next leg. How high can this plane go? This plane is capable of flying at 22,000 feet. I don't need to be able to fly anywhere near there for this trip. FAA regulations are that you need to use pressure, or you need to use you need to bring pressurized oxygen with you. If you fly higher than 14,000 feet for any length of time, or higher than 12,500 for more than 30 minutes, that is not going to happen on this flight, but this airplane does have a pressurized cockpit and an oxygen reserve tank, which, again, I'm not going to need to use it. Alright, so right up here, I don't know how visible this is going to be from the air. We have Glen Rio, which straddles the Texas and New Mexico border. It was once upon a time a train stop. And then it was a location along historic 66, and now it is a ghost town. I guess this is it here. Wait, here? Oh no. I'm gonna guess this is the state line. Wikipedia says the only active business in Glen Rio is a marijuana dispensary on the New Mexico side of the border. Okay, and 400 miles to go on this leg. JetBlue. Pilot vision. I can just see their call sign. Okay, up ahead we have the town of San John, New Mexico, which I have seen described as nearly a ghost town. far apart right now, but it should get more interesting as we get further into the Mesa region. And on that note, right about here, we're not going to be able to, I don't think this one's going to show up in the simulator, but along this stretch of highway, there is an old 24-hour grocery store by the name of Cedar Hill that, well, you can see what it looks like now. Okay, and coming up we have Tumacari, New Mexico. Tumacari is home to it's home to if you might be able to guess, a Route 66 museum, the first one in New Mexico. It's home to the Mesa Lands Dinosaur Museum, and is also home to a number of wonderful surviving mid-century motels, Blue Swallow being the favorite, or one of the favorites. 100% refrigerated air. also historic Route 66 Hotel and the Roadrunner Lodge. So you got your pick of the litter, as they say. And we are starting to get into the mesas area. And I'm going to be slowly increasing my altitude until we reach Santa Fe from here. That's fun. This is also in Tumacari, New Mexico. Right here we have another little hamlet, Palomas. And the next 20 or so miles, the frontage road for Interstate 40 is original 1930s pavement of Highway 66. Look at those gorgeous mesas. Okay, down here we have the remains of we have what remains of Montoya, New Mexico. Montoya is home to another historic general store that's not really there anymore. For some reason, this is one of the pictures. I like that. Properly been to the Southwest, but it does have to be one of the most picturesque places in the U.S. I guess I guess you have to be in the right mood for it, but here we come upon Newkirk, Newkirk is a ghost town. It was once served by historic Route 66 and the Southern Pacific Railroad. Now the Route 66 is not in use or has been bypassed by the freeway, and Union Pacific Railroad's just a freight line. Newkirk's a ghost town. Okay, yeah, actually, so Interstate 40, beside this road, this frontage road here, that would be historic 66. And you can also make out the Union Pacific train line, which it looks like when they took this satellite photo, there was very long freight. Caravan running. So there's an interesting misconception about Four Corners. People, it's been published by certain outlets that Four Corners is in the wrong place, and so what the deal with that is that it's not at like the exact what would it be? It's not like along the exact latitude longitude lines that the state lines are, but the original surveyed borders that the Four Corners Monument is aligned with are legally the borders of Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah. Also, the Four Corners National Monument is run by the Navajo Nation, I think, so... Right, it's supposed to be at 37 by 109 degrees, and it's about 2 miles away from that, but it's still legally binding borders. Yeah, essentially that's how, like, those borders were surveyed in the sometime in the second half of the 19th century, and basically, yeah, now that we have much better surveying technology, it's about 2 miles. The borders are about 2 miles to the west of their where the line of longitude is. we still in left? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we are approaching Santa Rosa, which was originally a mid-19th century farming area. It's in a bit of an oasis, and so the primary claim to fame are the couple of lakes around. Area. According to what I'm reading here, these are fed by a natural spring. Pecos River also travels through Santa Rosa, so, you know, compared to much of what's around, it's much less desolate than what's around it. 300 miles to go. Okay, so coming up, we have a crossroads. We have a crossroads in the original 1926 alignment of US Route 66. From here, the highway went north went northwest towards Santa Fe, and then in 1937, the highway was rebuilt to go more or less directly west to Albuquerque, bypassing Santa Fe. We are going to be going to Santa Fe. So here's the intersection. The original route follows US 80, or is now US 84, and the 1937 route is now more or less Interstate 40. So yeah, we are headed north into the mountains. guess that's right. Okay, so we are, yeah, sorry, not a whole lot of not a whole lot of notes for this region, but we are about, um, about 40 miles, 40 miles southwest of Santa Fe right now. Much information about this region. So I got a point of interest coming up soon, but it's a little bit of a ways away still. Alright, so right over there at this junction, it's Romeroville Junction right there. US 84, or the route switches from going north to going west, but we are going to take a slight further detour to the north. So check out Las Vegas, New Mexico, the other one. So yeah, the second most famous Las Vegas. Was built in the 19th century. It was a boomtown during the era of the Santa Fe Trail and Santa Fe Railroad. Was known as a favorite haunt of Doc Holliday and Billy the Kid, and was used as a Hollywood backdrop for movies such as Wyatt Earp and No Country for Old Men. And we have the most famous historic building, the 1881 Plaza Hotel. Now we're going to head a little bit south and catch up with the route. Okay, and here is promised we're rejoining the highway route. Santa Fe is 30 miles to the northwest. I need to get another 1,000 feet. Okay, coming up ahead here. Yeah, so Santa Fe is in the middle of I think these are ponderosa pine forest. Um, I guess this must be like one of those places where it's kind of a sky island where because of the altitude, the otherwise dry, hot area is less hospitable, or is more hospitable to greenery than usual. Anyway, coming up we have Pecos Pueblo. Pecos Pueblo was settled, or so the Pecos Valley, see here, has been used by the first peoples for thousands of years, obviously, possibly millions. So Pecos Pueblo was built by the First Nations people sometime in the last millennium, and became the site of a Spanish mission in the 17th century, and then towards the end of the 17th century, the Spanish were expelled from it by the Pueblo people, or by the Pueblo natives. Spanish then came back and expanded the mission. When it became part of the United States, the Santa Fe Trail came through the area. Let's see if I have a picture. I have pictures here somewhere. Yes. Of what remains. Alright, up here we have the Glorieta Pass, which at 7,500 feet altitude was the highest point on the original US 66 alignment. Also one of the high points of the Santa Fe Railroad. I believe that's the Santa Fe Railroad grade there. The road loops a long way to the south there. We're going to kind of bypass that because of airplane. voila, Santa Fe. Or, well, voila's not, I don't know the Spanish one. Santa Fe is one of the oldest cities in the current United States. Founded in 1610 as the capital of Nuevo Mexico. The earliest European settlement in the western United States, and one of the earliest in general. Yes, the oldest state capital was a big travel hub. Among the things that came through here, the Santa Fe Trail, the El Camino Real de Tierra Ardentro, which was the Spanish Silver Trail, and of course the Santa Fe Railroad. Here we have here's a couple of highlights. Where'd the window go? Okay. That, I believe, is the New Mexico state capital. Stuff. When we circle around here, let's get some pictures. There's the Santa Fe House of the Governors. The Plaza de Santa Fe. One of the town centers, I guess. One of the old mission churches. Let's see what else I've got here. Institute of American Indian Arts. Notes about here. Okay, other popular venues, the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. Museum of International Folk Art. Okay, I guess that's what I got. Also nearby, about 20 miles away, but I decided it was too much of a detour, but Los Alamos is over in that direction. Some of it's public, some of it isn't. You can go to most of the historic buildings from the Manhattan Project era, but then a lot of the rest of Los Alamos is a lot of the rest of the Los Alamos is not public. I actually so in my day job I got to see it, or I was present for a seminar from somebody from Los Alamos recently. So that was pretty cool. This gray patch here is the Gallisto Reservoir. I'm guessing that's a seasonal, hence why it looks weird. New Mexico, so New Mexico State Road 14, State Highway 14, which is there, is known as the Turquoise Trail. Turquoise is the state gem of New Mexico and is very prominently mined throughout the state. There's lots of places. If turquoise is your favorite gem, New Mexico's got plenty of places to buy them. Directly below, we have Los Cerrillos and the Cerrillos Hills State Park. Turquoise is not your favorite gem? Well, I'm sorry. Guess this isn't the place for you. Madrid was an old coal mining town, turned into like a Bohemian sort of trading, or turned into like sort of Bohemian artist center. Back up when we got out of Santa Fe, but okay. That's fine. Doesn't actually make that much of a difference. Colombia is going to take Yeah, let me do my quick distance measurement out here. I do like emeralds. So let's see, what about here? Measure distance. Bogota. 3,000 miles. That will take this plane 15 hours, and 15 hours and at minimum 3 refueling stops. Also, I thought I heard something about Colombia just electing a far right. Where am I? Okay, here we have Santo Domingo, otherwise known as Quewa Pueblo. Another place with a lot of bohemian craft shops and the like. Also home to the 140-year-old Santo Domingo Church. Time to climb again. Okay, so straight ahead is the city of Albuquerque. We're gonna take a little bit of a circuitous, take a couple stops along the way. All right. Well, never mind that. We got some. There's some quarries coming up. There's some quarries and mines coming up on our left, as well as a Anasazi petroglyph community, petroglyph site, a little bit farther south. Down below we have Bernalillo. Not sure if I'm getting that one right at all. One of the last watering holes before you get to Albuquerque proper. Here, we are going to approach Sandia Crest, which overlooks the city of Albuquerque. Is the reason I'm up as high as I am. Okay, so this is the highest point of Sandia Crest at 10,679 feet. A little bit to the south of here, there is a aerial tramway that you can take to the crest of the ridge from Albuquerque itself. Should be right about here. I guess that looks like the building that's at the top of it. I'm gonna start. Bring the power down first. Then bring the altitude down a bit. Alright, here we have the Tierras Canyon, which is a pass that has been used, which has evidence that's been used since prehistory for travel between what is now Albuquerque and the Rio Grande Valley. The section of Old 66 directly below us here is a musical road where ridges in the pavement play America the Beautiful, supposedly. No. So the idea is that the musical road, they've got ridges that are spaced specifically so that when your tires pass over them, it sounds like, in this case, America the Beautiful. Yeah, I can pull up a YouTube of this. Actually, I got more important things to do right here, because we are passing over Albuquerque. Albuquerque is, of course, most famous for being the subject of a Weird Al song, or one of Weird Al's best songs, and also a pair of shows everybody watched. What actual facts do I have about Albuquerque? So first of all, we have Nob Hill, which is home to a shopping district, and also we have the University of New Mexico here on the north side of Central Avenue. Then we have downtown, which is home to the Turquoise Museum, the Railway Depot, and the Chemo Theater, one of Albuquerque's most notable. Why do I not have a picture of it ready? One of the most notable stores in here. Up here we have the Old Town. The Old Town is home to the Albuquerque Museum, American International Rattlesnake Museum, some for the San Felipe de Neri Church from 1793. Here we cross the Rio Grande, or the Rio Grande. I definitely could have not butchered that pronunciation. Albuquerque is also home to a, for people who are fans of aeronautical stuff, every year there is an international balloon fiesta. Got a picture of that here. I'm not going to say that hot air ballooning is my thing, but that is an absolutely incredible amount of uncontrolled air-powered craft. Very colorful. Happens in October. I have been told that if you want to go to Albuquerque, you either have to, if you want to go to Albuquerque, either don't go in October or go, or you have to plan months in advance. Otherwise. Oh yeah, well I'd do that.
Okay, what are we doing?
Okay, just east of Albuquerque, there's a length of Route 66 that has rumble strips cut into it. That apparently, if you drive 45 miles an hour, it'll play America the Beautiful. So here we go. Okay, set to 45 miles an hour. Hopefully, I can hit this. That's way cool.
Not bad. Okay. I haven't given a progress update in a minute. 90 miles to go. Unfortunately, I can't go any lower because we got more highlands coming up. Okay, so up ahead of us we have the Rio Puerco. It was built in, so in 1937 they built a bridge that is no longer in use by traffic. Okay, 1933. This bridge was built, no longer in use for traffic today, but it is a historic landmark. I had been led to believe it was a more impressive canyon than this, but okay. I'm flying too high to be able to see anything. Okay, and that giant building there is the Route 66 Hotel and Casino in Laguna Pueblo. We're on another section of the old highway that has two different routes. This time I'm taking the bypass instead of the longer route, just because there isn't. Couldn't find anything interesting on the along the original route. The original route swept south around this around the other side of this mesa, this ridgeline here. And instead they went through it at later alignment. think we are back to where they're joined. I believe this right here is the Santa Fe Railway. Shortly we have Laguna Pueblo, which is home to San Jose de la Laguna Mission, which was built in 1699. Casablanca. pass by another derelict 66 era trading post. This one's called Budville. It's been derelict since the 70s. Looks remarkably good for its age. Then past that we have Viad do Cabero. This one has survived since 1936, so 90 years old. $50 miles to go. Over here we have Mount Taylor, which rises to 11,300 feet. I'm not sure if that makes it the highest mountain in New Mexico or not. No. Highest point in New Mexico is Wheeler Peak, which is farther north. Couple of waypoints missing. I'm wondering if I exported this flight plan and then changed things. Anyway, so between McCarty's and our final stop in Grants, we're gonna take a short detour to the southwest to visit El Malpais National Monument. Okay, first, El Malpais, famous for its sandstone bluffs and lava fields, an example of both of which we have here. There we have our bluffs, lava fields. And then further to the south, we have the Malpais, or we have the La Ventana Natural Arch. Natural arch in New Mexico. Sir, I don't think it's going to show up in the terrain art. Doesn't look like it, but this is where it would be. And move this baby around. Yeah, so it should be here. Oh well. Descent prep to do. Is the runway heading here? 317. Okay, fuel pump, boost, fuel selector, anti-ice, not necessary, landing lights on. Alright, start slowing down. The final, so we're landing, I'm not gonna be able to, I'm gonna have to concentrate on landing and not really be able to do a flyover here, but the, city we're landing in is Grant, New Mexico, most notable for being a center of uranium mining, during the mid-century, has a museum dedicated to it. Uranium's alright. I prefer plutonium. Okay, and that's 5 nautical miles, so I gotta start descending. I see the field. Flaps. Stick this, so we're all right. All right. All right. Not bad. For how high I was, not bad at all. Okay. Flaps up, landing lights off. to heat. Off. Transponder. Standby. Mixture lever. Alright, use my magic pilot vision to find the parking spot. Another happy landing indeed. Fuel pump, I think I can turn that off. Yeah, I was quite happy with that one. Okay. Parking brake on. Okay, landing lights off. So fuel pump off, oxygen off, mixture idle. Alright. And now that we've landed, I'm gonna celebrate in celebration, I'm gonna pull the red lever. Boy, we had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. Alright. Alright, mixture cut off. Transponder off. Lights off. Avionics, alternator, ignition, battery. Now to go clean up the mess I made. And the ramp worker disappeared. Possibly to go complain about having a parachute launched all over her. I thought there was a run button. Guess not. Well, if there is a run button, this isn't it. Alright, time to commit Grand Theft Auto. Let me in. Let me... Apparently this is Matrix Twin Simulator, or Matrix Reloaded Twin Simulator now. Alright. Well, that's enough of that. What the hell? Alright. So that was part 4 of 6 of, Route 66. We got about 800 miles to go. 2 flights left. Part 1 will be next Tuesday, and part 2 will be next Thursday. Part 1 will be going from Grants here to Kingman, Arizona. There. And then we'll do the final segment from Kingman to Santa Monica. So yeah, you got that to look forward to, and yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your evening, day, whatever time it happens to be. Yes. So I will see you next time. Thanks for joining.